If you're working hard, doing everything right, and your life is still getting worse, it's not because you're lazy, and it's not because you're not smart enough. It's because you're living inside someone else's script. You were told to study hard, be responsible, get a stable job, don't take risks, be patient, and eventually everything will work out. You believed that. You tried. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. Logically, life should have gotten easier, but somehow it didn't. More responsibilities, more exhaustion, more anxiety, and less of a feeling that you're actually moving forward. At some point, a strange realization hits you. You're always busy, but you're not really living. You're running, but not getting anywhere. And you start thinking the problem must be you. It's not. There's something almost no one talks about: the life script. A life script isn't a conspiracy theory. It's not some grand hidden system. It's a set of rules you absorbed long before you consciously started making choices. How you're supposed to live, what's considered normal, what you're allowed to want, and what's unrealistic. How much money is reasonable for someone like you. The script doesn't look like a script. It looks like common sense, like reality, like that's just how the world works. You were taught that stability matters more than growth, that it's better to endure than to take risks, that first you earn the right, and only then you get to live. And you accepted those rules because everyone around you did. Here's the problem. This script doesn't reward results. It rewards obedience. It favors people who don't ask questions, who agree, who tolerate, who stay within the lines. In this script, what matters isn't the value you create. It's how convenient you are, how predictable, how little you disrupt the system. Over time, you hit a ceiling. But you don't see it as a ceiling. You see it as reality. You start saying things like, "I'm just not the type of person who makes a lot of money. Stability is more important to me. I'm not a risk taker. That's just who I am." And that's the most dangerous part, because at that moment, you stop seeing the script as something external. You start seeing it as yourself, your personality, your character. You defend what limits you. You justify what keeps you stuck. And any other way of thinking starts to feel wrong, or dangerous, or stupid. That's why just work harder doesn't work. You're already working hard. That's why a raise doesn't change much. It doesn't change the script. That's why you feel exhausted, but not ahead. The problem isn't effort. The problem is the frame your effort exists inside. You can step outside the script, but you can't step outside something you don't see. As long as you think your life is simply the way it is, you'll keep recreating the same results. This channel isn't about motivation, and it's not about quick hacks. It's about seeing the script you're living in and understanding why it works the way it does. That's what we're going to talk about here.